I like the $2 million question when we go to Let's put down a $2 million question.
What's the $2 million question?
Which one are y'all put that down?
I haven't put anything in the notes since last time. And it was all
All
time.
right, man. Who's talking about? What's the question?
If you could spend $2 million.
If you had to spend $1 million in an hour to win $2 million, what would you spend it on? That's what it was.
Easy. Land. Oh no, actually I would just put it into like investments.
Investments.
Invest that whole $1 million.
Get another $2 million, yeah. In an hour? How long you do?
Yeah, you got an hour.
Yeah, I'm putting all that in investments.
Whoa.
$1 million.
Isn't it in an hour?
Mm-hmm.
You can do that in an hour.
Oh, in an hour? Oh yeah.
I don't think you can do that in an hour.
Like, we gotta sign all these papers.
Yeah.
That's gonna take the whole time.
Right, and I would just.
I'd probably go to the casino.
Ooh.
Because you can do it all
In
at
an
once.
hour?
Fat ass
You
bets.
can just give it all at once.
Or you can go to the strip club. I'm investing a lot of that. Come on, I'm not gonna just throw all that away. I'm investing some of that money into something.
You can't do that in an hour.
Yes, you can.
Where?
Robinhood. There's a bunch of
You can put $1 million.
investment apps.
It's just like a sponsorship.
You can put sponsored by Robinhood.
You can put it. They don't
Get
got
5.2 back on your APY every month. No.
they don't got a max.
Yeah, it's like $1,000 a day.
Yeah, well, say
I would dump. Well, it's not 1,000. It's like 10K. I would dump 10K into that.
that's not.
I'll go to the strip club. I'll waste fucking like. I'll go in there for like 20 minutes. I'll throw like $500,000. 50s like. Man, this is the best fucking day you've had in a long time. I'll be like Drake for 30 minutes. Strong.
Nah, I'm going to the casino. I would do like a game, put a bet.
You bet $1 million or something like that.
I put like 10,000 on each player.
I'd probably buy a slave. So.
Wait a minute, I think they closed down now, bro. You gotta go to like Saudi Arabia or something.
Get an hour. That's $1 million, bro. That's what I'm doing.
Because you get stuck in traffic, it's done.
Yeah.
You get an hour to win $2 million if you know what I mean?
So besides the human race, what species are the most intelligent?
I don't know. It was like in high school, you kind of had to like, they preached about having like a plan for after you graduated and stuff. And if I'm being completely honest, I didn't really have like a real plan. Like I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I had an idea of where I thought I could steer my life in, just so I could be like get the ball rolling. I guess like after I graduated, I went to community college for like a semester or two. That didn't last. You know, then eventually I started a YouTube channel. Honestly,
I feel like the world's different. Like, COVID's like a new thing to people, especially in the modern age. I feel like that.
well, COVID changed everything.
Yeah, I feel like everything was already existed before that. I feel like that just like solidified it.
Well, COVID was the beginning of the mess that was to unravel once my 20s started. Yeah, but going into it, I guess I kind of was like, I figured I'd just save as much, try to get the things I needed in order, get a car, get my own place. To get your own place part is kind of rough now, considering the economy, I guess, how it is right now, but I don't know. I would say my 20s aren't as marvelous as I thought they would probably be. Everything that's going on right now is kind of like crazy, especially since we're like kind of just beginning our lives, and the chances of things like changing drastically while we're still young are pretty high. You know, he probably expected us to live our lives like how our parents did in the early 2000s. Like, nothing, no worries, like, no worries, no nothing.
And you talk about World War III. You know? But you know, they always talk about World War III. But I feel like this is just getting more real because other countries are looking at the United States and like, we're just as good as you. And our people is way better, you know? It's like, you really see...
Oh, that's China in a nutshell.
Yeah, like you put it in perspective, you see those kids over there, they're building stuff and like they're doing stuff over there and we're just making TikToks.
That's because we're living in I mean, some people call it the downfall of the American empire. Again, our perspective of the world has always been through an American lens. We sat here in our safe home abode, whatever, you're from the hood, but you're still from America, man. Still got it pretty well, you know, considering like what it could be. You know what I mean? So now that we're seeing like possibly America's influence being challenged in different regions around the world, like in Asia, you got China. We're talking about they want to invade Taiwan. You got Russia and Europe. You know what I mean? I don't know. How about you? Or the 20s? How do you feel like what did you imagine your 20s would be?
When I was a kid, like I thought it was gonna be just fun, like just going out, spending money, imaginary money that just come from nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like just doing.
No, it's just responsibilities and shit. Like I'm actually in debt. Like I never thought I'd be in debt,
Negative.
but I am.
I owe $8,000 total.
I'm in debt. I'm sitting here looking at it. I'm like, wow, I'm part of this like statistic now. Like I'm one of the Americans. Like there was a time where I had $0 in debt, but I also had $0 in general.
Swear to God.
That's crazy. You think
If I could go back before my 20s, I would tell my younger self to be like, let's save your money. Even if you are going to spend money and do whatever, just always make sure you're putting money, some type of money up each time you get some money. You know what I mean? Putting some to the side for yourself, just in case. You know, just constantly trying to grow your savings and stuff like that. Because I wish I had that financial literacy. Like I was younger, or I got that discipline. Because it's not like I didn't know. I just didn't have that discipline. I didn't have that financial discipline about money. I had to learn it early in my 20s. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, especially if you have a job in high school, I feel like that helps you because like you kind of get it out your system.
Look, I'll tell you this, man. Don't be peer pressured early before your 20s to move in just one direction in your life just because other people are telling you to. Do something that's going to make you happy, but it's also not going to be a waste of your time in your life. You know what I mean? So if you're going to be one of those niggas who's going to sit around and game, you like games, you like video games, shit, stream that shit. Start posting those videos on social media accounts and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Start using it to try to bring in revenue, I don't know. I would have said, like I said before, just be financially smart with your money. Just make sure you're always putting something to the side and then focus on building a skill that you think would be interesting to you and that you can do for a pretty long time ago.
You talking about the shift in fashion?
But I mean, it's weird because when I think back on like 2012 to 2014, I think the fashion was like, what was it, joggers?
That was kind of like 2016, 15 around. 2013 to 12 was like, just like them like loose fitted jeans. Like it was like not too big, but like they was like still kind of big and
Khaki shorts.
And like
Vans.
like some like little like hipster type of weird to the
Just
head.
like,
Yeah.
I was thinking like Levi's and like Hollister and stuff like that.
Vans and shit.
Hollister, Boston, and I forgot about them.
It's like, it's bullshit. Like, you just like, look at this shit now, man.
I remember my dad tried to dress me up when I was younger. 'Cause I guess it was still like the thing, early 2000s, some big ass clothes, looking like Soldier Boy in a Superman video and shit, like the XXL fucking t-shirt, fucking fat ass.
I had this big ass suit when I was little, bro. I was like big ass like shit.
nigga like Steve Harvey in the King of Comedy and shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
or you get drafted in the NBA or something,
Yeah,
bro.
parachutes.
And then niggas start wearing like tight ass clothes in like 2018, 2017, like tight ass clothes. Nigga.
Tight ass clothes. Now, I don't know. I feel like people are kind of going backwards now.
Yeah,
With
like
fashion,
baggy
trying to be like retro,
90s and shit.
90s, 80s.
What you think about that?
I don't care. I don't really care so much about fashion. I wish the music would go back to that. The early 90s, not like late 90s, early 2000s music, R&B, pop, hip hop. Like music kind of had like a soul in it. You know what I mean? or like you listen to it and like you kind of like you felt something. Like come on, you know what I mean? Like you hear them old songs your mom used to play when you was a little kid in the car.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like you're cleaning up and shit.
Or you're not gonna get that nostalgia when fucking Trippy Red, not Trippy Red, Sexy Red comes on in 30 years. Like, fuck my baby daddy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Talking about casting that. That's like the father of a baby.
People were mad at Kastanak because he said something Lil Nas X for what he did in that music video where he was acting like Jesus Christ. People don't understand. This isn't like people were saying like, oh, this is a homophobic thing, you know. But what happened? Like, I've heard people say it's more of a homophobic thing because they feel like people are attacking Lil Nas X more than they attack other celebrities who have mocked Christianity. You got to realize he's taking it a step further. Now he's actually mocking things that take place within the actual religion, like important things. Communion, that's supposed to be representing the relationship you have with Jesus. You take in his blood, the blood of Christ, and then you break the bread. Like he's literally like making fun of that, mocking that in his music videos. Then the cherry on top is him being crucified, and then for some reason he's gone back to hell and he's dancing to hell. It's like you can't like just like you can imagine if they did something if they did something like that with a religion like Muslims, like Islam or some shit.
Yeah, or saying about like literally anything else.
Imagine if they did that with any other religion, mocking them like that. Imagine you had like a nigga in the synagogue with a long braid and shit like like just making fun of niggas. So but that would be a problem. That would be a huge problem.
Yeah. Or you don't call a man a woman or a woman a man. You know what I mean? You can say that all about Jesus, but you can't say that.
Yeah, so it's like I'm not even someone who's like necessarily religious or who feels like or who's I would consider myself Christian. But I feel like there's enough Christians in this country where like maybe y'all should start saying something. Start fighting back just a little bit. Like I know God says turn thy cheek or whatever the fuck, but he doesn't say just take it. You gotta stand up for what you believe in, man. At some point, you can't keep letting these people get away with this stuff. You cannot. Because what are they gonna replace Christianity with? I just told you I'm not religious, but I'd rather Christianity be the crux of America's foundational, moral, ethical values. There's some bullshit pumped out by fucking Hollywood.
I heard they was trying to like implement. I forgot. I think it was like a couple school systems. They were trying to like show like black magic or like
they got Satan clubs.
Yeah, bro.
They got Satan clubs in schools and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like some parents like they spoke up about it. They're like, there's no way it took their kids out those schools, and it's just like there's no way how like it could just be in our face.
Bro, I don't give a fuck what you say to me anymore. You can't deny it now. It's constantly being thrown in your face. Why are fucking musical artists doing like rituals on stage and shit? You got Taylor Swift doing like black magic on stage. Like there's none of your songs call for that. Not one. Not one. Fucking Billie Eilish and shit. Doing all this demonic shit on stage. The Weeknd got Satan popping on the screen, popping up in the back of the stage. Niggas don't get it. The entertainment we taking, constant symbolism, the stuff you see on Netflix, the cover in one eye, it's constantly in your face. They're showing us it's there, but they keep handing us with all these distractions, all these reasons, all these dilemmas. Like, oh, if you're against this, then you're clearly this whatever phobe or isophobe or like it's ridiculous, bro. We have to start being able to call shit out for what it is. It's BS. What do you think they're trying to push now? Now that they're trying to die down religion, push people away from religion, away from God, away from that basic morality. They want to replace it with a lustful, greedy, sloth population who has no inherent morals or values, who's just willing to go to work 8 hours a day, come home, wake up, do the goddamn thing, the same thing tomorrow.
Over and over. Cogging the machine. Should we abandon modern medicine? Should everybody use natural remedies?
course not. No, not entirely.
Do you feel like we might reach a point
Wish.
in our lifetime where that could happen?
You mean like for them to like completely like no?
No.
But the pharmaceutical industry
A different
is
place.
$1 trillion industry. They make more money not caring and make you pay for the fucking medicines that you'll need to, subside your symptoms for different things that you're dealing with. But I would say just have a healthy mix, especially nowadays with all the preservatives and everything else it's already in the foods, the contaminants in the air. Just try to get your body right for like the foods you're eating. Like make sure you're getting whole foods, I guess, you know what I mean? Like go to an actual market. Make sure you're buying real fruits and vegetables. Meat, try to eat less meat. Because the amount of meat that Americans eat in their yearly diet isn't actually the same. Like the amount of meat we're eating it's not natural. You know what I mean? So I'm not one of these dudes saying you can't eat meat at all, but for me, I know I'm going to cut down on the amount of meat consumption I'm taking in, especially what kind of meats I'm eating, pork, red meat, stuff like that. But back to your overall question, I don't see it ever. I'm not gonna say ever. I don't see it changing drastically ever because it just makes too much money for these people who are in these pharmaceutical positions. Like these companies, they just make way too much money off of these drugs. There's no way. There's no way they're not gonna push natural remedies. Cause if you can take a natural remedy to heal your flu, what are you gonna go to the doctor for? Get a flu shot. You know what I mean? Yeah. But not everything can be cured with a herb and you slapped on your back. Sometimes you need.
See that video where the dude?
Yeah, sometimes you need pain pills and stuff. I feel like certain things call for
bro.
modern medicine. You know what I mean? But I don't think it should be the thing we run to every single time we have a health problem. Yeah. I feel like that's kind of what draws out our symptoms and the things we're experiencing. That's
and
kind
the
of
side effects.
Yeah,
that's even more topped onto what you even had.
Yeah, I guess we can move on.
The only other thing we can say about like modern medicine is just like since we're in a time where like a lot of companies are just like pushing out just like random medicines, it's just too easy to get it now. That's why I feel like everybody's gonna overdose because I feel like especially kids now, if you're being bad or like if you're acting up in school, they prescribe like a lot of medicine for like children. Like coming up and like you'll see it in like schools now. They're just not there, It's weird. I like this one. Is the school system gonna crumble eventually? What you think about that school thing, man?
I do feel like it's going to finish and it's going to collapse in our lifetime because like it's a lot of teachers quitting this shit. Kids don't really give a fuck about school no more. Like shit, when we was in school, we was barely going for it. Like our generation was barely going for it. And like this is gonna get worse and worse. And now with like YouTube and shit, like niggas can just think like, I'm saying, work on YouTube, make money off of there. Like I don't need like a real job.
Especially like when COVID hit, I felt like a lot of people were doing like getting out of school. Like they weren't for like especially like lessons were getting cut short. Teachers weren't even teaching. And like they were just coming to show up. People wouldn't be on a camera. So it's like I feel like COVID messed up a lot. I feel like COVID messed up like a lot of like in-person school. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely. I feel like people really get a taste of like what it meant to just stay at home. Oh, this is even more comfortable than my life already was.
Yeah, especially like integrating society. I feel like it just messed up like a lot of people coming up, like a lot of their social skills. Because you get a lot of them from being in school and meeting like new people and like learning new individuals and learning how to act inside society. I feel like people don't really learn that over a Zoom call. We could just like turn your camera off, go play the game, and like I feel like we're gonna be like a society that's like real distant from each other. And, I can already see it.
I can see that. People are already moving towards those options of working from home and stuff like that. Those remote jobs. It's easier. It's definitely easier. It's gonna be even crazier when this AI gets even like even more like competitive, and it starts taking away more jobs. I heard like they're calculating over 300 million jobs. I don't know if they say in America, but around the world might be gone.
Crazy.
Just because of AI. Cause you gotta think about it. You've seen it like just a little bit. Like you go into like McDonald's and like you can just go to John. You can just fucking order at the little computer or something like that. I think now that you're introducing like just all computer McDonald's. I've seen that.
Bro, yeah, they're probably gonna implement just like you just take the patty, put it on the thing, and just put it in the bag. It drops. And shit. Like, here you go. It's like.
You think that matters? Like you remember as a kid, like you had to like interact with the cash register, like they do at the cash register and order your meal, and they give you an attitude, and then they got your
Give
order
you
wrong.
an attitude.
Yeah, I'm seeing that a lot more. Like I've seen there's an Amazon store now. I don't think there's even workers in the store. Like obviously there's people that walk around making sure people don't steal shit, but
Amazon?
it was some type of Amazon store in like California, where when you walk in, you have an app on your phone. And then when you pick up the items, there's like a scan at the door, so you don't have to stop and talk to like to go to a register or anything like that. You just walk out the door and it scans whatever you have on you, and then you automatically just pay to your Amazon account.
That's kind of hard, bro.
Like, would you think that would be more? Obviously, like you were saying, that kind of like creates more of a barrier where like, you're not having that human interaction. But would you think that'd be more convenient for you?
Oh, it's definitely more
That's
convenient.
way more convenient.
You don't gotta really do anything.
You gotta sit in line in the fucking morning.
I don't give a fuck about seeing
Somebody
that.
worries about fucking.
But like I said,
That one-on-one, it slacks that one-on-one human interaction. I don't give a fuck about seeing none of you. I can go into a store and be happy that I gotta talk to no one, especially when I gotta walk up to a caravan insurance. Pretend, oh yeah, hey, how you doing? Yeah.
How's your day?
I'm like, yeah, just ring my shit, man.
yeah, it's definitely more convenient, you know, because you don't feel like doing all that. You don't feel like going to the store, but I feel like just like those little human interactions. I feel like
No,
I feel like they keep everybody from going insane.
it's innocent now,
Yeah.
but imagine something happens where the government's like, all right, man, social credit score, you gotta have a certain amount of points. You're gonna get to the point where you're not gonna be allowed to walk into the store. They're gonna be like, hey, man, your points are too low. Your points are too low.
I don't know. You even came in here.
Yeah, I mean, so there's always a slippery slope, but I don't know. It might trade convenience for privacy or anything else. I guess. Oh, something else crazy that I saw. You know, your iPhone takes like pictures of you, like every 5 seconds, like literally like pictures, like ultra. I don't know how to say it, but it's not like a retard. It's not good. But I just know like there's like a light. There's like a camera here, and it's like if you use like a certain frequency to be able to see it, you can see the light like flashing. So you can like if I was just sitting here, you would see the light flashing every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Apple was talking about it was just for the facial recognition, so the phone is better able to recognize your facial structure more.
Man, they about to clone the shit out of us, bro.
You think they just, bro? I'm telling you, man. They know more about you than you know about yourself.
Bro, it's like our memories are in the fucking photo gallery. They're playing this shit, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like everything you experience, like
Where you went.
picture of shit. They can see it all. It's wild.
And it's not like you don't have your phone with you 24/7. You do. Your phone at this point, and that's another crazy thing that you can think about. Is like how almost our phones become like an extension of ourselves, like a part of our bodies. Like it doesn't feel right to walk away somewhere without having your phone on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel now. It's just crazy.
Your phone break.
Man, like damn, man, what do I do with my life?
Stop.
I'm supposed to go to church? Like can't do nothing. Oh, he said movie, John Wick versus Equalizer.
Oh.
Movie versus movie. If I'm being completely honest, the first John Wick movie was hard, clearly. But
Never
every
seen
other
that.
movie I've seen after that, I gotta be honest, it took a lot of energy for me to finish those movies.
I don't think I did, bro.
About 12 consecutive minutes of this nigga just fighting, killing, and whooping niggas' asses. Bro, I'm in a movie theater, I like close my eyes or something, I'm like, he's still fighting these niggas. I'm like, God damn. And I'm a nigga who likes action movies, but
It's Just
kind of
get to a point,
drag.
like-
But then you have like Equalizer, which is kind of like the same formula, unbeatable character.
Fucking plot armor.
Who's winning?
But the story is definitely more intriguing with Denzel because he's just a superior actor. Keanu Reeves is that guy, but Denzel is that guy. You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like he just took the character to an extra, you know what I mean? Like the little mannerisms and shit he would do when he'd be at like the tea table and he like put his knife, fix his knife and shit.
They
He
got
was
like
like,
Asperger's or some shit.
That's wild.
he said, and then he said transporter.
Oh, yeah, there's a
Legit.
honorable mention.
Right,
Transporter.
he's OG, bro. He's OG.
That nigga Jason
Bro,
Statham.
that nigga Jason Statham is an OG, unstoppable fucking.
He's the same nigga in every movie. Bro.
I think it's in his contract that it has to be that kind of character or he won't do the movie. Like seriously.
I'd probably say
Who's
probably
winning?
John Wick, cause he probably got like the most bodies out there. I think.
Like who's when you talking about like who's winning? Like they all fight each other, or he's just talking about like
They all
I
fought
thought
each
you were
other.
talking about his movie was better.
Better movies, definitely Equalizer, but in terms of like fighting and shit, John Wick.
I don't know, the transporter, he was beating them dudes up, man.
Yeah.
Like bad.
Yeah, but John Wick is his fucking his
He's
willpower,
assassin.
his durability, his stamina, his endurance is like superhuman. Like his nigga, but he fought, but he was fighting. But think about like I just had recently like rewatched the last 3 movies. I didn't watch the 4th John Wick one, but all those events happened in 1 week. His dog getting killed, him going out killing those Russian gangsters or whatever, coming back, the dude blowing up his house because he refused to come back and help him, and then him assassinating his dude's sister, then him going out his way to kill him, and then him fighting off them fucking dudes because he killed that one dude inside like a sacred place. So every assassin in the world was like literally looking for this nigga. So he was
Excommunicated.
That's too many calling. Yeah, that dumb shit. That all happened in a week.
That's crazy.
I find it very hard to believe that. As much as I fuck with Equalizer and Denzel Washington, that nigga's too old to be fighting fucking. He ain't gonna be able to hold up with fucking John Wick.
I'll kick his knee in.
I think it's 60, man. I was just gonna chop his neck.
Yeah, that.
Like fuck, he got game.
That stiff kung fu that go get Denzel be
Hey, get your hands off me.
He's like, hold on now, brother. Hold on.
That nigga funny as hell.
Did you learn the discipline?
Hmm?
Did you learn the discipline?
Discipline.
Yeah, like taekwondo, Muay Thai, boxing, jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, I would like to.
Which one like if you had to pick one, which one would you start with?
Nigga, that Glock
To
jutsu.
start with, boxing.
Glock jutsu.
You want boxing?
I want a good stand-up game. Then I would do like wrestling.
Boxing, wrestling.
Boxing and wrestling, then I'd probably do like what's the one where you're like it's like wrestling but you're kind of like doing submissions and stuff. I don't really want to do too many things that's like ground based because if you're in a street fight, I'm not gonna be one of these niggas who's like
They're gonna get kicked in the face.
like get on their knees and shit waiting for this nigga. Like, so I want a stand-up game, and then I just want a good grappling game. Like if someone tried to like, a lot of niggas be trying to like slam niggas. I'm like, bro, you're not slamming.
Damn.
Cause if you get slammed in the fight, you lost, bro.
Yeah,
It's
especially
like,
if you slam on your hands.
you're fucking. Or if he got glasses and he punch you and he fly off.
You already lost at that point, so it's not okay.
That don't count, man.
Damn, we smacked his glasses off. That was just
Bro, that happened to me, and I stole what that nigga's ass, bro. Everyone agrees that what that nigga's ass.
No, that's crazy. I like taekwondo. It looks like it hits a lot of points, especially like kicking the midsection, kicking the head. I'm like, yeah. But I don't know, boxing's enticing because like it just has that speed and like you just maneuvering your body. Yeah.
And most niggas don't know. They don't got a good ground game.
Ground
Most niggas
game.
ain't fucking. Niggas don't know how to like defend themselves. They don't know how to keep their hands up.
Yeah,
Consistently. Damn, you're just gonna fucking, you're gonna walk with someone, keep your hands on right here, so I can just keep fucking stinging you in the face. And then when you do put your hands up, I'm gonna keep fucking punching you. Niggas like, oh, fuck. You gonna have an advantage, man. You don't wanna be one of these niggas out here just like, you know what I mean?
You'll be like, bang.
I mean, how you gonna feel? You fight one of them niggas, he's like this, he like, You gonna whoop your ass, nigga. You gonna whoop your ass, nigga.
Bro, you better kick that dude in his chest,
I'm gonna
man.
shoot that nigga in his chest.
You ever see that chick when she jumped up and kicked the chick in the chest, man?
I'm not
Like,
I'm not
that shit
jumping up.
Spartacus or something?
I'm not jumping up and kicking no one, bro.
That's crazy.
I don't think I've ever tried to kick someone in a fight.
Really?
Once they're already on the ground, I'm like stomping their head. But
Somebody ever bite you?
no, bro.
Never got bit?
I'm fighting Bruce Lee? No.
He bite?
I've actually been in a lot of fights, but no, I don't remember anyone ever biting me. That's crazy.
I think I got bit once or twice. I think about the aliens in Miami thing. I'm like, that thing just like, it just went away like it was
I don't know what that was. I don't even care about that shit.
Isn't it crazy how like everybody just stopped talking about it like it was nothing?
I swear to God. Cause there was a lot of cops, but
Until I wake up and there's like a mothership
Yeah, I was just like,
above Pittsburgh, I don't give a f.
oh, I'm sick, bro.
Because I'm not going to work now. I'm be like, where
I'm like, yeah, work after that.
I'm like, you're not here, Keyshawn. But like, have you not looked in the sky?
I'm like, oh, see that?
I ain't never coming back.
Bro, first I'm getting all my stuff. I gotta grab everything.
Yeah, I'm
I
leaving the
need.
city, bro. I'm going straight towards woods, just towards north.
There ain't shit we could do. It's over.
I'm running.
Yeah,
Except
take
your fake,
your truck
nigga.
You gonna steal somebody's pickup truck?
I'll do whatever I gotta do. I'll do whatever I have to survive.
Take somebody's cabin.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care about nothing alien until like they really show up.
Did you fight them?
Not fighting aliens. Interdimensional beings.
I'm about to say, like they said, they wasn't even like paying attention to them.
Yeah, they were like just walking, like
like
they weren't even like physically there. They were like
there was ants.
like shadows. They were just like, you're not fighting anything.
how could we fight them? Like light?
The only thing we could possibly do is like germs or some shit. But by that point, you have to think a species would have probably integrated with like their technology. There would have been like half computer or fully computer or even, or if they're even physical, like they can be in a plane where they're on a higher dimension. It might even be from a completely different dimension altogether. So there might not even be nothing we could actually do to them because we couldn't reach them physically, but they can reach us.
Isn't that crazy?
I can't even begin to fathom the whole idea of dimensions and fourth and sixth dimension. I'm like, well, I'm already here 3D. I don't know what the else there needs to be. Like, I don't know. Like, I watched the video with the white boy and him explaining it. I still don't get it. I'm sorry. He sat there and explained it really good too. I'm like, I still don't get it. I'm just a dumbass.
I got paranoid about. It was like, I don't know. He was traveling dimensions
I think
while he was gone and came back and.
I think Neil deGrasse Tyson's the only black dude who understands it.
This nigga said alien probably got a hard one, bro.
Crazy.
You got that granddad walking on, man.
I got a granddad one. It's a slipper slide. I'll never leave the floor.
Ice cubes, man.
How come you don't put your whole foot in your slippers, bro?
Oh, whole foot. What one's in there? These aren't slippers, you know.
Nah, like your,
The back one.
yeah, like your heel on the
Right. all black niggas wear these slippers right in there. It's like, where is it supposed to cover the back of your heel? It's like, no, it's like extra comfort, baby.
He said, I don't think so.
Just extra comfort.
Oh my god. That's how you know you ain't no, you just don't care about shit no more. Swear to God.
Again, let us know what topics you want to see us discuss down in the comments. You know, if you're someone who's already been on the podcast, you're interested in coming on again, or if you're someone who hasn't been on, you're interested in coming, let me know. Hit us up on Instagram. You probably got a better chance if you hit us up on TikTok. But again, hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Appreciate everyone who's come back to the channel. I'll see y'all next time.
Peace.